Are you hungry for the latest news and trends from the internet? Welcome to What's Cooking on the Internet, your one-stop shop for discovering the hottest digital delights. Hit that subscribe button and let's get cooking.
Can we really afford to gamble with our future? What do you think? The BC government's 10-year flood strategy to tackle climate change risks is in trouble due to a lack of cash. Despite the province's massive operating deficit ballooning to $11.6 billion, local governments are being told there's no new money to support the flood strategy. It's not a lack of planning that's the problem. It's a lack of funding to make those plans happen. Metro Vancouver reps have been told that local governments just don't have the tax base to fund flood mitigation projects, which can cost billions. The province's grant program has contributed over $360 million to climate resilience since 2017. But it's not enough to cover the costs of reducing flood risks. In fact, a recent survey found that the federal government has contributed over $179 million in flood infrastructure funding, while the province has only kicked in $24 million. That highlights the need for a new funding model that lets local governments access the cash they need. The consequences of doing nothing are clear. The November 2021 floods destroyed homes, roads, bridges, and knocked out pipelines and railways, causing billions in damage. Thousands of people had to flee their homes, and 5 people lost their lives. The province's approach to flood mitigation feels like death by a million plans. It's time for action, and that means funding. The BC government's flood strategy is missing some key details: new funding mechanisms, cost estimates, project priorities, and timelines. Without that clarity, local governments are struggling to plan and prepare for flood mitigation projects. The province's grant program isn't a reliable source of funding, so local governments are forced to gamble every year, hoping their applications will be approved. The call for provincial funding to backstop flood mitigation is on the agenda for the 10th time at the Union of BC Municipalities annual convention later this month. It's time for the province to take action and provide the funding we need to reduce flood risks. Our communities depend on it.